Wey, ¿qué tal? Sean bienvenidos nuevamente al canal. Y hoy comenzamos nueva aventura. Esta vez se trata de The Cat Lady. Título, se podría ser terror, un título de misterio, un título, bueno, un título bastante diferente, ¿no? Con una historia un poco cruda, una historia de depresión. Vamos a tomar el rol de una señora llamada Susan que, bueno, con ciertas cosas que le sucedieron en el pasado, decide quitarse la vida, pero sucede algo, ¿no? Como que el destino todavía quiere que termine cosas pendientes en el mundo de los humanos, pero a un precio, ya que se encuentra con alguien que podría decirse que es la muerte, podría decirse que es la vida, no sé, que se llama la señora de las larvas, creo. Y a partir de ahí comienza, digamos, toda la historia. Es una historia fuerte, con lenguaje fuerte, con escenas muy fuertes, así que avisar, ¿no? De antemano. Tiene unos gráficos muy particulares. Este hombre, este desarrollador, ya tiene 3 títulos, lo que es The Cat Lady, Downfall y Lorelei, que los 3 se conectan uno con otro de alguna manera, y va a sacar una cuarta entrega para lo que sería el año que viene, que ahora mismo no me acuerdo el nombre del juego, pero hasta que salga esa cuarta entrega yo quiero traer estos 3 títulos, ¿no? The Cat Lady, Downfall y Lorelei. El Downfall me parece que en tema de tiempo va primero, pero como salió The Cat Lady, que The Cat Lady por cierto ya tiene bastante años, creo que ya tiene 10 años, va a cumplir 10 años en diciembre de este año me parece, si no me equivoco, porque ya 2012 creo que salió. Y nada, vamos a ir a conocer a Susan Ashworth, decir que yo a este ya me lo jugué, Downfall no, y Lorelei tampoco, y obviamente el nuevo lo estoy esperando con ganitas. Creo que el desarrollador se llama HARVERSTER GAMES y hace cosas muy muy guapas, la verdad. Así que al menos con este The Cat Lady, y pude ver un poquito solo del Downfall y me ha gustado también. Vamos a poner nueva partida y vamos a jugar. Vamos a darle durito, no sé, una horita y cuarto, horita y media. Okay.
I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard.
34.
The room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it.
34 pastillas.
I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Carta de suicidio. Te voy a decir que tiene unas bandas, tanto izquierda como derecha, y no se puede modificar. La casa en el bosque, capítulo 1. Entonces lo que voy a hacer seguramente es mover hacia la izquierda para que se centre el cuadrado y no estorbe mi cámara en ningún punto. Y en la banda negra que queda por la derecha poner mi cámara y alguna imagen seguramente. Harvester. Harvester Games presenta. Este es el desarrollador, el director, el creador. Quien junto a este y Jesse McConnell me parece así de juegos indies con toques oscuros y particulares de los mejores, sin duda. Y tenemos a Susan por aquí. Me acuerdo bastante. No creo que nos trabemos en ninguna zona. Hay puzzles, pero bueno, vamos a estar atentos a lo que se pueda venir, ¿no? Elige entre las opciones disponibles. Presiona para arriba y Enter para confirmar. ¿Vale? Me siento extrañamente atraída a este lugar. Debo encontrar una manera de abrir el candado y entrar. Y si intentamos entrar, está cerrado. Okay. Tiene colores muy, muy oscuros, pero que hacen resaltar otros, ¿no? Como el rojo ese. Más que todo el rojo, porque en Inside pasaba igual. Monocroma, que son títulos indies que ya traeré también tarde o temprano. Que resaltan muchísimo en un fondo gris. Presiona arriba para abrir el menú. Elige entre las opciones disponibles. Ok, lo mismo que antes. Examinar. No puedo avanzar más. Esta ambulancia bloquea el acceso a la salida. Quizás ni siquiera haya una salida. Vamos a abrir. Está cerrado. Y no se puede hacer nada, ¿no? Ok.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Viene de la ambulancia, ¿no? Cadáver. Mirar de cerca. Soy yo, mi frío cadáver justo delante mío. ¿Qué hace aquí? Somos nosotros. Voltear cabeza. Abrir los ojos. Mis ojos, casi lo único que me gustaba de mí. Incluso ahora todavía brillan un poco. Hay una llave. ¿Esa es una llave en su boca? ¿En mi boca? Mejor me la llevo. Y ya no hay más nada, ¿no? Ok. Llave que supongo que abrirá el candado, ¿no? Se va a caer. A ver, en principio estamos como en una especie de limbo. Como en un punto medio. Ya que sabemos que nos suicidamos, ¿no? Que nos tomamos 34 pastillas. Pero claro, Susan no es consciente de ello. Un ciervo. O alce, ¿no? Más que ciervo. Ok, entonces yo hago así. Luz. El agujero ha sido tapado con estos tablones. El letrero debajo dice peligro, interruptor de energía de emergencia. Se escucha el latir de un corazón. No soy tan fuerte como para sacarlos con las manos. Definitivamente hay algo ahí. No puedo decirlo con certeza, pero parece un interruptor. Un sacrificio demasiado prolongado puede tornar de piedra el corazón. ¿Se necesitaría otro sacrificio para devolverlo a la normalidad? Quizás sea una tontería, es solo una vieja máquina después de todo. Qué raro, no parece haber interruptores ni botones en esta máquina. ¿Cómo se enciende? Se siente el latir de un corazón. Me recuerda a Corazón delator de Edgar Allan Poe. Que es brutal, por cierto. Vamos a intentar seguir al alce. La música también me parece bestial de este juego. Es muy rocambolesca en diferentes momentos. Un coche en llamas. O bueno, un accidente, ¿no? Otra Susan. Mi cadáver colgando de un árbol. Debería estar asustada, pero solo me siento vacía. Espera, ¿qué es eso que brilla en su cuello? ¿Es una llave? No creo que llegue, ¿no? Sí, está demasiado alto. Pero hay una soga. La soga tiene un nudo. Me tomaría horas deshacer este nudo. La puerta parece trabada desde el otro lado.
I can't remember this place.
No puedo recorrer este lugar. ¿Estoy perdida? Mira, esto acaba de cambiar, ¿eh? Esto no era como antes, estaba el coche, ¿se acuerdan? Ven como una especie de... ¿Qué posición tan desagradable? Por lo menos no es mi cabeza la que está entre las barras. Parece como la puerta hacia el paraíso, ¿eh? O igual no. El cuervo, vale. Esto lo recuerdo. Había que seguir al cuervo, si no recuerdo mal. Vale, ahora va para la derecha. Venado. ¿Quién hizo esto? ¿Hay alguien más aquí? Sacar el cuchillo. Vale, con esto vamos a poder cortar la soga. Destrabar. Esta es la... Mira. Qué locura. Acabo de dar toda la vuelta. Bueno, entonces usamos cuchillo. Examinar. Es un cuchillo de caza. Usar. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Susan. Parezco como si estuviera durmiendo. Vacío. Tomar llave. Irse. Vale, tenemos llave. De las puertas estas, supongo. Que no sé si... Me suena mucho a cementerio, no sé por qué. Pero también podría ser hacia un paraíso, ¿no? Ahí está. Y desapareció. No, no desapareció, estaba justo arriba.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious. Who do you think I am?
Y podemos contestar. La muerte, una anciana que vive en el bosque. ¿Él es Dios? ¿Él es el diablo? Realmente no lo sé, ¿no puedes decírmelo ya? ¿La muerte?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not deaf?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
¿Qué es este lugar?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
¿Qué sucederá ahora?
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Miedito me
Let's
da.
come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Lleva algo en la mano, no sé el qué. Parece como una flor, una rosa. Cuadro, mirar. A lonely seashore. Una solitaria... ahora no me sale la traducción de shore. Hay algunas frases que salen en inglés. No sé por qué. Ahí está, costa. Mira, he vuelto a interactuar. Costa. No me salía la palabra costa. Shore, costa. ¿Está ella realmente aquí? Quizás todo esto sea un sueño después de todo. Hablar.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Todavía no sé quién eres realmente.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
La reina de las larvas.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Maggots.
Because they
Maggots.
feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
¿Seré castigada por tomar mi propia vida?
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
¿Hay alguien más aquí?
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
No tengo motivo para vivir. Por favor, déjame ir.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
¿Y qué quieres que haga?
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
5 personas. Soy un fracaso, ¿por qué me elegiste?
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Esas 5 personas, ¿quiénes son?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them.
Parásitos.
They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me. and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
O sea, en pocas palabras, que mate a 5 personas, así por la cara, y ella se lava las manos, ¿no? ¿Qué te hace creer que quiero...? Claro, ¿esperas que los mate?
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival.
No.
To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type.
Se entiende la idea.
And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
O sea que no... Por lo que nos dicen, no son personas randoms y que sean buenas. Al parecer ya tienen algo oscuro en sus vidas y que puede haber más víctimas metidas entre medio. Y que no vamos a ir literalmente a matarlas, sino que nos vamos a meter en circunstancias en las que nos vamos a tener que defender de estos parásitos y que por una u otra cosa vamos a matarlos, vengarnos, no sé lo que sea, ¿no? No matar por matar, sino por una razón. ¿Qué te hace creer que quiero volver?
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
No puedo hacerlo, es demasiado.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
Bueno.
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Una persona que quiere morir le dan inmortalidad, ¿sabes? Y hasta que no matemos a las personas que ella quiere, vamos a ser inmortales, no vamos a poder morir. Esto es chantaje, no puedes hacer eso. Esto debe ser solo un sueño extraño, no te creo.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Ajá.
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Otra vez Susan.
It's you, Susan. Come close. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
¿Una palanca? Supongo que podría sacarla fácilmente. Crucificada, completamente sola, en un lugar que lo ha cambiado todo. De verdad que no quiero estar aquí.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Bien, haré lo que quieres. No tomo órdenes de nadie, lo haré a mi manera. Es que decirle esto... Vale.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
El corte musical me parece bruto.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
Estamos de vuelta en la casa.
Back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
¿Cómo?
Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Ok. Cuéntame sobre el sacrificio del
Tell
alma.
me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's
O sea, con el tema de las almas es eso.
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tell me
Sangre.
about the sacrifice
Vale,
of
lo
blood.
de...
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a
Un par de
few
gotas de
drops
sangre.
of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid.
Ok.
It's easy. Anyone
Nos dice
can
lo
do it.
mismo, pero bueno, como
Just
para
a sharp
sacarnos
scratch.
la duda. Ok, lo haré.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
No lo dudo. Vale, hay que apagar una vela entonces. Una random. Bueno, apagamos esta, ¿no? Espérate. Qué raro, la llama parece fuerte y estable, pero no hay humo.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Ah, no quiero apagar otra vela. Al parecer, al apagar una vela, lo que sucede es que una persona en el mundo real
How did I get back here?
es que se suicida. O bueno, decide quitarse la vida. O es que lo obligamos a hacer eso. Porque es como vida por vida, ¿no? Al final. Ok, con esta palanca lo que vamos a hacer... ¿Se acuerdan de los tablones que había en la caseta esa rara? Con la máquina. Vamos a poder abrirla. Me hubiese gustado probar si se podía apagar otra vela. Pero pienso que la reina de las larvas no me hubiese dejado. Seguramente. Ahí está. Madrecita, ese hueco no tiene nada de buena pinta. Toda esta sangre alrededor del agujero. ¿Alguien se le estimó aquí? Meter la mano. Un poco de sangre, decía la reina. Y empieza a funcionar la máquina. Brutal, o sea, el comienzo es simplemente brutal, épico. Es una locura. Inside. Buah. Cuidadito con ese inicio, ¿eh? La música increíble. The Cat Lady. La señora de los gatos. Inside. Bueno, buscar los parásitos, no nos queda otra. Capítulo 2. No recuerdo cuántos hay. Creo que hay 15. Hay uno más corto que otro. Segundo, primer aliento.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Lo que te hace falta.
Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah?
Las enfermas.
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Enfermeras
Would you
habrá
like me to
querido
get you
decir,
some
¿no?
water? Let me get you a drink.
Water?
I'll be back in a second.
A water. Británica, la niña. Ok. Esto parece que es luego de las pastillas y todo el tema.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hola.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this.
Créeme,
But
odio
this
despertar a
is
la
part
gente
of my
para esto.
Stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw.
Ella.
That's a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Ujú. Madrecita, menuda pesadilla, ¿no?
Bad dream?
Sí, una realmente fea.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare.
Pude ver en el momento que entré que tenías una pesadilla.
What was it about?
Me quemaba viva.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag.
Y boom, ¿no?
The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never
Se habla
wanted to
mucho,
shut up.
muchacha, ¿eh? ¿Cómo te llamabas?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. You can
Elizabeth.
call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're
Liz.
here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here.
Mm.
Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
¿Qué me pasó?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
De pronto estaba en un campo de cebada. No sé si contarle eso. Me desperté aquí y te vi.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I
¿De
told
qué
you that
ella?
before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course.
Hija.
She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
Y entró al
Why would she
departamento.
do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
¿Hace cuánto que estoy aquí?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
¿Cuándo me dejarán ir a casa?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't
Jefe de
be able to go
psiquiatría.
home until he's talking
El
to
viejo
you.
este que nos atendió, bueno, que estaba hablando con
He's really
nosotros.
good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
¿Por qué esa bipolaridad? Cuéntame más sobre ese tal Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
¿El qué?
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Liz sabe más de lo que dice, ¿eh? ¿Viste a esa hija mía?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to
O sea
go.
que alguien fue a
I
casa.
think someone mentioned she
¿Por
went in
qué?
quite a hurry.
Of
No se
course
sabe.
she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Es que tampoco sabemos. Ladrón no tiene pinta. O sea, además no nos hubiese ayudado, ¿no? Hubiese aprovechado y hubiese robado. Cuéntame más sobre ti.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never
Hijo puta, ¿no? Justo en San Valentín. Pobrecita. Ok, estoy cansada. Ahora déjame dormir. El novio cortó con ella en
I'm
14 de febrero.
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know.
No se
Maybe
sabe.
not.
Las apariencias se engañan.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
Ok.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Doctor X, exactamente. El psiquiatra del hospital, digamos, es el hombre este. Estoy lista.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Ok, esto me acuerdo, nos va a preguntar tanto de nuestro padre como nuestra madre y podemos decidir si ambos fueron geniales, si ambos no estuvieron, si ambos murieron. O sea, darle una vida a Susan, una historia, ¿no? Una historia armada por nosotros. Mi papá era genial, no fue un buen padre, me quería ser un padre. Yo voy a decir que era genial.
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child, not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Vamos a hacer que sea con la madre, ¿no?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Vale, cáncer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now.
Ok.
What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Tuve una madre maravillosa, era una madre horrible. Vamos a decir que murió cuando yo aún era niña.
I lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She...
Murió dando a luz, me abandonó, se suicidó. Suicidarse no creo que sea una respuesta clara. Me abandonó. Podría ser. Murió dando a luz. También podría ser y que haya quedado Susan como con un trauma, con una culpabilidad. Suicidar no. Pero vamos a poner que murió dando a luz.
died giving birth. I never even had a chance to meet her. I often wonder what she was like. Why is life so unfair? It's our one goddamn right to have a mother. But I was robbed of it, just like of everything else.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Ok, y tenemos el
I
control.
need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Tenemos una pulsera. Es una pulsera de hospital. Tiene mi nombre, mi fecha de nacimiento y el número del hospital. Dar. ¿A quién? Supongo que se puede dar a alguien y usar. ¿Cómo podría estar ayudándome a escapar de este horrible lugar? Entonces nada. Cama. Acostarse. No. El solo mirar esta almohada me hace imaginarme cuánta gente habrá muerto con la cabeza apoyada ahí. Estoy seguro de que fue lavada muchas veces desde entonces, pero aún así me da escalofríos. Espera, de hecho sí, morí por un momento, ¿no? No hay nada interesante. Vale, quiero ver una cosa. Vamos a hacer un guardadito. Guardar. Vamos a poner Nano octubre, que es el mes en el que estamos. Vale, partida guardada, perfecto. Ok, porque aquí hay que hacer guardados manuales, si no, todo se va al garete y hay que hacerlo desde cero. No hay guardado automático. Estantería con guantes. Está lleno de guantes de látex de 3 tamaños distintos. Tomar guantes. Tomar un guante, tomar muchos. Vamos a tomar muchos. Y vamos al reloj. Las agujas están paradas a las 10:08. Seguro está roto, quizás solo necesita baterías nuevas. Vamos a ver la estantería de guantes de nuevo y voy a tomar un guante, entonces, para hacer uso de uno o de varios. Puerta. La puerta de un baño. Hay alguien
Hello.
dentro.
I guess I should wait my turn.
Ok, hay una persona dentro, así que no se puede hacer nada. Es una lista de medicamentos para la paciente en la habitación 2. Entonces supongo que soy yo. Estoy bajo muchos tranquilizantes al parecer. Lo que me están dando podría noquear un caballo y darle jaqueca por una semana también. También podría causar alucinaciones y paranoia. Qué bizarro, ¿por qué querrían darme todo esto? No estoy loca, de eso estoy segura. Si hay alguien loco aquí es quien me dio toda esa medicación sin una buena razón médica. Un ramo de crisantemos. Odio las flores. Ni loca me las llevo. No me gustan las flores y los crisantemos especialmente menos. Bueno, oler. No le interesa directamente. Habitación 2. Debe tener otro maniático suicida ahí. Y podemos entrar. Vale, hay guantes también. Está el reloj. Cama. No me voy a acostar ahí. Y no hay nada. Vale. Supongo que entonces no va a haber nada y todo lo del reloj y todo eso es lo mismo. Y a ver la información. Es una lista de medicamentos para la paciente en la habitación 1 y algunas observaciones. Según esto, su nombre es Ann Burton, de 35 años. Está tomando un montón de tranquilizantes y tiene una larga historia de abuso de drogas. Parece que encima de todo eso está tomando metadona para el síndrome de abstinencia de heroína. Al pie de página hay una nota que dice que de hecho es una paciente privada que permanece por voluntad propia. Mujer suertuda, me imagino que a mí no me será tan fácil abandonar la sala. Apuesto a que piensa que esos lentes de borde rojo la hacen ver atractiva. Conozco a su tipo demasiado bien, completamente dedicadas a su trabajo, pero aún así son descerebradas y de mente cerrada. Me gustaría irme a casa ahora.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
¿Podría hacer una llamada?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
No tiene mucha ganas de trabajar esta muchacha, ¿eh? Ya me siento mucho mejor. ¿Puedes darme de alta?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
Y creo que me dejaba preguntar por Liz.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Ay, madre mía, ya me cae mal esta muchacha. Es un certificado de alta para Ann Burton. Parece que se internó en el hospital por su cuenta y se le permite irse cuando desee. Tomar no, porque me va a ver que lo hago. Estos deben ser documentos de pacientes. Están amontonados en el escritorio. Y tomar no me deja. Hola. Disculpe, ¿dónde? Déjeme pasar, me voy a casa.
Let me through. I'm going home.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
Oh.
If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through.
You have no right. I am a free person, and I'll do what I want. I'm not staying here a minute longer.
I'll have to see the letter first. May I ask what your name is?
Susan Ashworth. Mary Smith. Volveré luego.
I'll come back later.
Please do, Mum. We'll be right here.
No nos van a dejar pasar, así que no voy a tentar la suerte. Ah, mira, sale la persona del baño, supongo, sí. Se parece un huevo a nosotros, ¿no? Esta debe ser la paciente de la habitación número 2. Parece muy confundida. Anda toda drogada. Con las pastillas y todo eso. Otra paciente suicida. Raro. Se parece a alguien que conozco. A nosotros. Tiene un aire a nosotros jóvenes.
Hi. Are you all right? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
A lo mejor
I
intentar
miss her
engañarle.
so much. I can't remember you very well, but you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Joan, Mary, Elizabeth, Mandy, Sarah, Alice, Ann Burton. Esa es ella. O sea, decir Elizabeth. No creo que sea Liz. Pero...
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Ok, necesitamos conseguir el nombre de la madre de esta muchacha, que podría estar en la carpeta que tenía la secretaria al lado, junto al el alta. Parece que hace mucho que no lo vacían. Hay muchos envases de medicamentos tirados aquí, entre otras cosas asquerosas. A ver si hay algo. Un envase. Como un tipo pastillero. Por favor, dejen de escribir mensajes en el espejo. Estamos teniendo dificultades para mantener un alto nivel de limpieza debido a la repentina ausencia de nuestro staff de limpieza. Y por eso les pedimos a los pacientes que sean considerados y nos ayuden a mantener el lugar limpio. No puedo mirarme. El espejo está roto. Al lado hay un pedazo de vidrio bastante grande. Tomar trozo de vidrio. Si me lo encuentran pensaré que soy una psicópata enferma. Pero también puede que me sea útil. Me arriesgaré. Vale, lavabo. Vamos a abrir el agua caliente. Dice la nota que... No, presionar no. Oprima el botón para asistencia. De que la gente escribe cosas en los espejos. Se podría... Vale, sí. E y L. No, no puedo interactuar con el espejo, ¿no? E y L. Ok. Mirar. Está bastante sucio. Usar, jalar. Vamos a levantar tapa. Vamos a usarlo. Moría por ir al baño desde que me desperté. Y se me ocurre una idea. Bueno, aparte de que ya me acordaba más o menos que los guantes van a servir aquí para tapar el inodoro, que haya un lío bárbaro al jalar, con pis y todo. Y ahora vamos a poder llamar a la secretaria y sacarla de ese sitio para conseguir el alta.
Someone is coming.
Vale, viene la muchacha.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
Para mí sí.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Vale.
It's the gloves again.
Otra
Guess I'll
vez.
have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Y sí, querida, lo siento mucho. Bueno, a ver, esto se queda cerrado. Vamos a agarrar eso. Sí, eso es exactamente lo que necesito para ir a casa de una vez. Vale, perfecto. Esto no creo, ¿no? No necesito ninguno de estos, creo que preferiría leer una revista. Vale, pero tenemos el alta.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through.
Aquí tengo el
I
alta.
need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine.
Bien.
Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed...
¡No!
Oh,
¡Qué pesadilla!
right. Name band.
Eh,
I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
O sea, sí o sí, a lo mejor necesitamos la pulsera que tiene ella, pero ¿se la puedo pedir?
If you really are a friend, you will know the name.
But I know.
No, ¿no?
I don't know.
No, leave me alone.
No. Si le trato de dar esto...
Shall we swap our
Eso.
name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
No.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ni idea.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Pues lo siento mucho, muchacha. Ok, y ahora... es que ahora no me acuerdo qué había que hacer. Creo que había que volver a llamar. Hay que acordarse de la E y L, porque creo que es parte del nombre de la muchacha, de Anne.
Someone is coming.
Ahora creo que hay que decirle otra cosa, ya que arregló el tema este.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Solo quería recordarte que estoy lista para ir a casa. Lo apreté por accidente, quería ver cuánto tardabas. Me siento un poco mareada.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you.
Ok.
But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
¿Estás bromeando? Métete en tus propios asuntos, no voy a tomar nada. Dame tu nombre. Ann Burton. Susan.
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Se está repitiendo, no sé por qué. Vale, creo que es que tenemos que tomarlas, así que...
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Ok, bueno. Es que creo que sí o sí tenemos que hacer esto, o si no, no podemos
Go
avanzar.
back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Vale, vuelve a tu cuarto, descansa y no sé qué. Ahí está. Vale. S-H-E-I-L-A. O sea que el nombre es Sheila. Vale, bueno. El nombre de la madre de Anne es Sheila. Porque yo sabía que había otra realidad, por así decirlo. Vale, puerta. Mira, esta es la máquina. ¿La máquina? ¿Es la misma? Habitación 1 es donde me toca quedarme. Con suerte, no por mucho más. ¿Puedo entrar? No. Vale, creo que si me acuesto vuelvo a la realidad, por así decirlo. Entonces vamos a seguir por aquí a ver qué hay. Corazón, narcótico. Tan difícil concentrarme. Esto está lleno de drogas. Vale, y esto, si no recuerdo mal, hay que usarlo al vidrio. Ahí está. Y usar esto, ¿no? Porque esta droga de algo nos va a servir fijo. Aquí no hay nada. Vale, bueno. Creo que ya está en principio. Tenemos el nombre de la madre, entonces eso ya nos da la clave para avanzar. Entonces ahora al descansar nos vamos. Es que me acuerdo, hay cosas que me acuerdo, otras que no.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Claro, la cosa es que si nos hacen esto un par de veces más, la cosa se pone feita. Vamos a hacer otro guardado. Vamos a guardar Nano, octubre 1. Ahí está. Y vamos a hablar ahora con ella. A ver.
But I know it.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
¿Sabes cómo salir de aquí?
Do you know how to get out of here?
You're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff.
Líquido rojo.
I wait for it. I'm being good.
O sea, como el que tenemos nosotros.
Red stuff.
It's a drug. My favorite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
Exactamente lo que hicimos. Okay. ¿A qué te refieres exactamente con ese premio que mencionaste?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right.
Okay.
No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there.
No puedes ir allí.
Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
¿Estás bien?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours.
Promete muchas cosas esa muchacha.
Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all.
¿Quieres hablar? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died. Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same.
Quiere líquido rojo. No le sale otra cosa que el líquido rojo.
This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much. I wish I could, just one more time. But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
Vale, ¿qué tal si intercambiamos pulseras?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Bueno.
But that would be like a favor to you, yeah?
Quieres algo a cambio, ¿no?
Technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff.
Me parece un buen
What'd
trato.
you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Hablamos luego, ¿sí?
I'll talk to you later.
Yes, they're watching us. Always.
Siempre será amable, ¿no? Vale, pues... Tomalón. No, beber no. Dar.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Es una conversación un poco rara también, ¿no?
Thank you
No
for
es seria. Vale, pues se va. Espectacular. Vamos a hacer una cosa, vamos a hacer otro guardadito y vamos a dejar aquí el primer episodio, que me parece un buen lugar para hacerlo. Antes de continuar y averiguar qué sucede. Tenemos ya todo como para irnos. Tenemos el certificado de alta. Tenemos la pulsera con Ann Burton, el nombre, que nos podemos hacer pasar y así poder irnos del hospital, o al menos intentarlo. Brutal, me parece increíble este juego, la verdad. Y todavía falta, es que faltan cosas muy top. Muy top, porque se pone cada vez mejor. Así que no se lo pierdan. Espero que les haya gustado. De ser así, no olviden dejar su like, suscribirse si no están suscritos, compartir y comentar. Les mando un abrazo gigante y nos vemos en un próximo episodio de este The Cat Lady. Adeu.